Hey guys, it's Enigma Hood, and I wanted to talk about the new Duke Nukem game. And I'm not talking about Duke Nukem Forever, I'm talking about Duke Nukem 3D Reloaded, which is a remake of Duke Nukem 3D. Of course, you'll notice that there is a very attractive photo that you're looking at right now of Joe Siegler. And I believe this is either from, this is probably from the early 90s, and Joe here is, well, he has a mullet on his head still, even though a mullet is something, a relic from the 80s, you know, he just doesn't want to let go of that mullet there. And that looks like it is I believe that's Duke Nukem 1 that he's pointing at with both of his fingers. Who knows where those fingers have been, eh, Joe? What is that? That's a Macintosh. Duke Nukem 1 running on a Macintosh. I think he's going,
hey look, see? It runs on a Macintosh. Look, I'm pointing at it with my fingers.
And there's a hat on top of the Macintosh that says Kenwood, I think. I don't know why. But anyway, let's go back to talking about Duke Nukem 3D Reloaded. Now, Duke Nukem 3D has been well, I don't want to say remade, but has been given an HD facelift recently with the fan project Duke Nukem 3D HD. What is it called again? Wait a minute. Let me check. Let me check my source. Duke4.net. Duke4.net. Yata's website. Good old Yata. Good old Yata. Come on, Yata. Load up your friggin' thing. Okay, yeah, that's the name of it. Duke Nukem 3D High Resolution Pack. Which actually looks pretty damn good. It looks really good. I thought that they did a pretty good job with it. I only played it a few times. Actually, I played the whole game using the HD pack, but I turned off the models. I like how all the textures are high resolution and the overall resolution has been bumped up. But I gotta say, I don't like the 3D models that much. I think they look kind of lame. But you can actually turn those off and just use the original two-dimensional sprites and keep everything in high definition. At least you could have in the past. Maybe they don't allow that anymore. I don't know. But I know in the older version you could do that. But now we have an official remake, which is using the Unreal Engine 3, and this is not anything new. This has been announced for quite some time now. It just took me a while to get around to making a video about it. But I think it's worth talking about because it looks absolutely fantastic. And this is these are just some screenshots of the original build, I guess, or the build that really sold the idea to George Broussard and I think Scott Miller. The guy who made this, you know, to be honest, I don't even know what his real name is, but he goes by the name Fresh on the Gearbox forums. Yeah, and I think, I don't know, I think he worked by himself on this stuff. And he did a tremendous job with it. Now the production has exploded into a full-fledged production. It got the approval of George Broussard and Scott Miller. I guess they still own the rights to Duke Nukem, so that's why they had to give their blessing to this. Yeah, and you know, for once they made a good decision and gave the green light to go ahead with this project. Oh, okay, here's his name, Frederick Schrenberger. Fresh. His name is Fresh. And you have a bunch of other guys working on it as well, so it's a full production now, which is great. And, let's see. Yeah, the release date has not been announced, obviously. But it'll be a nice game to have in addition to Duke Nukem Forever, and since it's not being made by 3D Realms, I think we can assume that it will be done in a a somewhat timely matter, assuming that it's not canceled like so many other previous Duke Nukem games have been, like the Duke Nukem trilogy. I checked out a few of their screenshots on the Duke Nukem trilogy, which was going to be a game on the PlayStation Portable and Nintendo DS, and the leaked screenshots that we saw, they look promising. It's too bad that the whole thing had to be canceled because of 3D Realms' stupidity. In fact, the whole thing was canceled because of the lawsuit and the fact that the developers lost the rights to Duke Nukem as a result of that. I think that's what happened. Oh well, at least we're getting this remake of Duke Nukem 3D, which looks very, very nice. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. I'm looking forward to it.